Mr. Poojara has spent over 2 decades in ED tech industry, transforming the lives of thousands of students in India and abroad. He is also the trainer of world's youngest Oracle programmer and alumni of Dhirubhai Ambani Institute of Information and Communication Technology. Please welcome Mr. Dhiraj Poojara, Managing Director at Royal Technosoft Private Limited. Let's give it up for Mr. Dhiraj Poojara.
Am I audible, everyone? Yeah. Good evening to all of you. And I've got next 20 minutes. Let me make it so much productive that you take something at your home today after this 20 minutes. So myself already been introduced by ma'am as Dhiraj Poojara. I've been training kids from 7 years to 60 years of senior citizens on coding. So coding is my expertise. So I normally don't teach coding, but I initiate coding in the people's body. So I'm going to show you some example, and then we are going to look at what is going to be the future of education. So today I'm going to demonstrate you one of the latest technology of the world. So how this leadership federation will happen in future with the help of this technology, and without you being traveling from different countries or from your home. So that is a AI device also known as a HoloLens. So future is like you are going to have a specs, you just wear a spec, and Sunny sir is going to define an environment that we all meet at Burj Khalifa, and you are just going to wear one spec on your head and just say yes, and the entire environment of Burj Khalifa will be around your home, and you all will be there in that cabin discussing the things. So I'm going to demonstrate you this technology after a few shots of videos which I'm going to show you that how world is going to look like with respect to universities and education. Because AI doesn't seems a word of knowledge to the people, but AI seems like a fearful word to the people nowadays, you know, because when everybody talks about AI, people are again worried, oh, my job gone, what am I going to do if AI is going to do everything? So it's not like that. Also, I'm going to deliver you one sun therapy, that how can you sustain the fastest changes which are happening to the world, because something which is happening very fast creates stress in your mind. So how can you sustain that by practicing that sun to human therapy? So I'm going to get you that therapy today at a later point of view. Using this therapy, I have trained two major students. Normally I have trained 19,000 students around the world, right? Without even traveling to London, I have trained a student in London who has been awarded by the Prime Minister of London, and today she is into Stanford doing her MBA, sponsored by Morgan Company. So I would like to show you, the first thing is, can you rhythm go to the deaf and dumb and the blind person? So I have trained 2 students, and from this the new horizon starts. You know, one student is totally deaf and dumb by birth, right? When he took birth by some doctor's defect, his neural was affected, and he could not speak and he could not listen. Right? Using this technology since 3 years, he has been trained by us on coding, and today this guy is working in L&T with a package of 5 lakhs rupees, right? So that's one of the example. And not only this, there is a student who is totally blind with a retina problem, RP problem. So a lot of students after this started coming to me who have RP problem, that how do we code? How do we look at this world, you know? And that second student is from a small village known as Himmatnagar, and he started learning coding, and using NVIDIA, today he can handle keyboards and mobiles better than you and me, better and faster than you and me. right? This is the student, and I just gave him a sample that you just identify the currency which I am giving you. What kind of currency is this? If you are traveling from Himmatnagar to Ahmedabad, how would you identify that currency? So this video is based on that. This video is already placed on my YouTube channel, that is Dhiraj Poojara, along with n number of videos where my students have worked with Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Wozniak, Bill Gates, and still doing that sun therapy and what is called yagna in Google headquarters itself, right? They are just earning salaries of 10 crores, but their morning starts with that sun therapy, and which has placed them in that particular model where they don't have sugar, they don't have diabetes, they don't have blood pressures. So these are too few examples which I wanted to state you that though our education system has gone far, like we are using AI, we are using robotics. As for example, this is a card, and if I bring an AI device in front of that card, it will really give the right balance on the spot. Even a digital watch, you don't have to carry a watch. A live newspaper weather, right? Because newspaper normally has yesterday's information. Not only that, you just can play games on a piece of paper rather than having a big mobile in your hand. So when I say a HoloLens, a specs, so this technology was inspired by one of the student from Gujarat to a lot of companies, and he did his PhD in MIT. And then Microsoft, Apple, they took inspiration and developed a new technology known as mixed reality rather than only augmented reality or a virtual reality. Because we all know when we wear the virtual devices, we have motion sickness after 15 minutes. But this device which I am going to show you is a mixed reality, which is going to change the future, how you are going to be trained in the company. Rather than visiting that place from New York to California or from Mumbai to Ahmedabad, you can just wear the specs and be in that company and get trained about whatever materials you want to get trained on. Not only this, let's say if some housewife wants to get trained on how to fit this particular tap, he just gets a training from that particular place to take advantage of this device as it is there here after the function, right? So last but not least, right? Hope you have enjoyed this demonstration. I would just put few words, 1 minute word on sun therapy, which I have been practicing since 4 years. This therapy is nothing but this brings you out of the stress and dilemma we are having nowadays in the world. Because what we are giving to our kids is, along with the technology, we are giving them the stress too, right? We are not able to define their disciplines. So this therapy will help them to define the particular discipline in life. Because when I am very much conscious about what I am doing, right, I'll make sure that I don't perform mistakes in my life when I am conscious. So when you are conscious, normally your food technology, normally your discipline in life, like waking up early, sleeping early, make sure that happens in your life. So this sun therapy is nothing but, it is known as Angnihotra yagna, and it has been observed in Bhopal gas plant and even in Russia, where the nuclear blast happened. You know, there were few families which were saved from the cancers because there was an energy, because we all know according to physics, energy can never be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another form, that is higher potential to lower potential. So this sun therapy creates a lower potential energy of sun in your house, and the sun is at higher potential, and whenever you do this therapy morning during the sunrise and during the sunset, that particular higher potential gets converted to this lower potential. In Sanskrit, this is known as Angnihotra yagna, right? And if you want to know more about this therapy, on my channel I have placed a video known as Angnihotra yagna, and I have started a foundation where I have made 25,000 students to start this therapy so that they come out of the stress they are having, because a person who is getting 99 percentile also is stressed. A person who has already completed engineering with 9 CGPA is also confused. The problem is the practical skills they don't have. So as we have less time, I'll not be able to show you this therapy, but refer to this particular channel, Dhiraj Poojara Angnihotra, And if you want to start this therapy, you just order a kit online free from Royal Technosoft. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Subscribe Dhiraj Poojara YouTube channel for more updates, or you can call on 9825782290 to clear your doubts.